Hi, fire signs. I don't know why I said it like that, but hello. Um, if you're a fire sign, obviously you're here. So for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and or Rising signs, hello, welcome. This is your reading for June 2020. I already have the cards laid out here, and I'm just gonna open them one by one and see what the messages are for you for June. And then later at the end of the video, I'm going to ask for 3 more cards, and that's one card for each of the fire signs for the month, so that you get an additional message for each sign that you can carry with you for the rest of the month. So shall we begin? So first up, we have your meditation for the month of June. Excuse me. Let's see what it is. It is this one. There it is. Hello. And this is for your heart chakra. Let's see what it is. Mantra to balance anahata energy, or your heart chakra energy. Look at the golden Sanskrit character with the smoky 6-pointed star on the back of this card. I'm showing it to you right now. This reads as Yam, Y-A-M, recognized in the yoga tradition as the seed sound of the air element. Silently repeat it as you gaze at its written form to help release grief and or enhance compassion. And I'm showing it to you, but this is a mirrored image that you're seeing because I'm using my front camera, so I don't know what to do about that. Anyway, this is your meditation for the month of June. Releasing grief and enhancing compassion, that's really the words that are jumping out to me for you guys. And I'm feeling like, I don't know where the cards are. They're all just facing down right now. I can't see them, but I'm really just getting a sense of forgive yourself. That's like the main thing that I'm getting from this card. Just forgiving yourself for just feeling the way you feel, and for how you processed your emotions before. That is my niece's toy. I'm gonna cover it with my body. Okay. But yeah, it's just a lot of that. It's forgiving yourself is what I'm feeling from this card. Yeah, and I don't know if this will relate at all to your reading, but that's what I'm getting from your meditation. So if you feel like you're needing to work with your heart chakra, you need to balance your heart chakra. That is your meditation, fire signs. And let's go to your other message. It is the bubbles. Ooh, it's the bubbles. I'm just getting weird that I suddenly remembered the composition of a bubble, wherein it's water all around, but then it's all air inside. And then your meditation a while ago was just saying that the Yam, which is for the heart chakra, is the seed sound of the air element. Just right there. So I'm just getting that feeling of you knowing that yes, all of these bubbles are formed from real experiences, real emotions. Then at the same time, you know how to just release them lightly, for lack of a better word, for just allowing them to breathe outside of you and just release and let go. And I feel like that's gonna work for you well for this month. It's just allowing your emotions to take the shape that they take, and in the shape that they have taken, to just allow it to let go. And just going back to that feeling of lightness and just um, just feeling like feeling really light and feeling at ease once again. These are your first two cards. Let's see what the tarot has to say. So what I did is a spread where there is a central and a crossing energy, and then some cards for your internal side, and then some cards for your external world, and some advice. So let's flip open the cards and see what happens. So your central energy for the month of June is justice. I don't know why I whispered it, but it's justice. And I'm just really getting a sense of getting your affairs in order for this month, getting your emotions in order as well. Lots of air energy here, so it's just like I just feel like it's just a weird analogy because you are fire signs, but it's just like calming down the fires with some air, which I know that fanning fires allows it to blaze up more, but in this case it's more of because of like you're doing work this month that will allow you to just calm yourself down and just allow yourself to release any grief or anxiety and just whatever other things, and just allow yourself to get back into balance, get back into that state of I'm good, I'm thinking straight, I'm okay, things are in order. It feels like just like that massive, it's like a massive rebalancing in your life. So right now things feel a whole lot overwhelming, and it is with everything that's happening in the world right now. Even though things do feel overwhelming right now, this month, this June, really feels like it is finally there is a semblance of balance happening. There's a semblance of you're starting to see the light again. Things feel lighter, things feel a bit more hopeful. Maybe it's not really, with the world at large, but at least in your personal life, things are, your affairs are starting to get more clear. Things are starting to get more clear in order. Maybe you're even starting to make some plans again, which is really, really good. So that it feels like that type of energy. And again, balance. And your crossing energy is the Queen of Pentacles. And you're starting to feel safer. That's what I'm getting from the Queen of Pentacles. You start to feel safer again. It's like there's an assurance again that things are working out, especially things that are relating to things that make you feel safe. So like your job or your income or your house, just things like that. Fire signs, it feels like things are starting to look up again, and things are starting to feel lighter again and more hopeful again in terms of all of these things that make you feel safe and secure. And that's really good. You may have had like so much grief the past few months, and just feeling really heavy because of everything that's happened. And it's like maybe you didn't give yourself permission to have fun, or to be a bit, take things a little bit more lightly, in a sense. And it's just because things were starting to look super like hopeless because of the state of everything. But now you're starting to, maybe you're starting to, your income is starting to come back again because your industries are opening up, and you're starting to, be able to budget again. That's what I'm seeing. It's like finally the check has come in, and you're able to budget your money into paying for whatever it is that you need to pay for. And now it's just things are starting to look up again, which is really, really good. Yay, I'm so happy for you. So we're gonna look into your internal cards. First is your mind, the Devil. Yeah, it's a lot. I'm gonna ask for another card, but while I ask for another card, it's just feeling like lots of, again, yeah, like worry. One moment, please. Page of Swords. It's like I feel like your mental capacity has been, like, your mental cup your mental stores have been depleted. And it's like now you're running on, what the hell am I gonna do? Like, just that like feeling of hopelessness, or like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna fix things? Or how am I gonna live through this? And then you're starting to just think like super negatively, and the shadow parts of it are starting to come up again. It's like, because you were feeling really safe and secure before things started to not be okay, and then now it's just like, because there has been no reassurance that things are gonna be okay, you just started to spiral into this negativity. But I feel like now this is now highlighting the reason why this is appearing now, especially with the Page of Swords. It's like, right now, like, it's okay that this happened. Like, of course it happened. You can't, just like, you can't have no reassurances of your future, like your home or career, whatever, and be still ultra positive and be like, everything's gonna be okay, la 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 la. That, like, it's like, that's, of course you feel not okay. Of course you're gonna think negative things. It's okay. And that happened, and that's okay. Now things are gonna get better. It's gonna get better. These two cards are reassuring you of that. Things are gonna get better, fire signs. And now it's time to start adjusting the mental dialogue again. It's time to I keep saying recalibrate. Yeah, it's time to recalibrate, like, the mental dialogue, the inner dialogue that you have with yourself. Before, things were like super hopeless. Now it's not anymore, and this is a signal that you don't have to live with like lack, with that mentality of lack, or that mentality of like this being really anxious anymore, and being so unsure and negative with yourself. again, not to be like super toxic, positive, type. But now, like, things are gonna get better. So you want yourself to think about hopeful things again, or like the good things again. Because you want to match that. Things are gonna get better. So you want to, fill your inner dialogue again with phrases or sentences, or words that are in alignment with the things getting better. Am I making sense? I hope I'm making sense. So that's just what I'm getting with, like, mind. Let's go to body. Page of Wands. Water signs got this too for body. And and I feel like similar to their message for body. It's just you checking in with yourself again, just making sure that you're okay. I'm getting a major feeling of you're gonna want to, if maybe you were eating like healthy before, and then now because things have, they're in a pinch right now, so you changed your diet into something that fits the budget more. But now things are getting better, so it's like you go back to eating that healthy way again, even with what the devil is saying, that you had to adjust like your thoughts, your actions, maybe even your diet or the activities that you did, in order to kind of adjust to, like, to answer to the things that have happened to you personally, again relating to the things that make you feel safe. So just like an example is you had to make your normally a month's worth a budget, food, for example, food budget. You had to make the month-long food budget work for 2 months, and so you had cut corners and buy alternatives to what you normally bought, maybe even unhealthier choices to that. And so this is just saying that you need to calibrate again, and you need to make sure that, because things are getting better, you don't have to stay stuck in the making the 1 month budget work for 2 months type of mentality anymore, or working anymore. So you can gradually go back to buying what you used to buy, or like at least making healthier choices again for your body, sleeping more especially, and being kinder to yourself, being kinder to your body, as well as with our meditation here. My eyes suddenly went back there. Just like being kinder to your body again, releasing your stress in healthy ways is gonna be good for you as well, especially for this month, just so that you're okay, and also you are ready to kind of get back to how things used to be, in a sense, or go into the energy that is things getting back in order. So with things getting back in order, or things being okay again, maybe that means that you're gonna spend more time working again, you're gonna spend more time doing things again, maybe or things like that. And so you're needing to again readjust like your energy. So you're gonna want to sleep a bit more, you're gonna want to take care of yourself more, because things are looking up for the better, and so you should be in your like tip top health as well. is basically what I'm saying. Physical and mental and emotional health. So yeah, Spirit. Let's see what Spirit has to say about you for June. 3 of Pentacles. Work with them. Work with them in recreating this, or creating this stable life for you. Work with them, ask them for help, for assistance in helping you be okay again. Not just, with what I was talking about in the mental, physical, and emotional capacity, but also with your rent, or with your work, or with all of that. And this is basically saying we're open, we're available to help you. Ask us for help. We're here for you. So don't forget that. Okay? So that's it for your more internal cards. Let's go to your more external world. So this is for your career and finance. Ooh, strength. See, you're gonna want same same color. Anyway, you're gonna want to again, similar to the body, you're gonna want to take care of your physical strength again. That's the first thing that I'm feeling here. You take care of your physical body again, so that your physical strength will go up again, your energy will go up again, so that you're able to do more again with your days. Again, with things going back into order and things going back into balance. I think it's only going to be natural that you're going to be able to do more again with your days. And so this is just in preparation for that, for you to get your energy back up again, so that you can answer to the call of doing. You're needing to do more things. So your answer to that is, I have the energy to do all of that. That's easy peasy for me, or I can do it. And this is also with, again, your inner strength. Being able to work through, again, the sort of negative thinking and the hopelessness type of feeling, being able to work through that, and being able to rewrite your internal dialogue, so that whenever challenges come up, the response is, I can do it, and not, oh crap. if that makes sense. So it's, and again, especially for your career, I feel like there's a lot for your career. It feels like you're gonna do a lot more things again. And so this is just saying you need to prepare yourself physically and mentally, so that you can handle the load. And for your relationships, so this is relationships in general. I didn't it's not for any specific type of relationship, wherever this applies for you. So it can be for your family, or your friends, workmates, a romantic partner, a romantic situationship, anything like that. King of Cups. You may be dealing with a water sign. I'm hearing Scorpio. Are you dealing with a Scorpio? Or you may be dealing with maybe you're dealing with a water sign, maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio, or I'm not sure if the King of Cups is a Scorpio specific card, by the way. I just heard Scorpio, so or maybe you're dealing with someone who maybe seems a bit like, I don't know. I'm looking there for answers, but it's like, I don't know how to say it. It's like it's like they showed who they are, but also like not really. So like they speak the truth about their emotions, but they're not like super. They're not like a Shakespearean. I'm rereading the Twilight Saga. Please don't judge me, but they're not like that. That Edward Cullen, you are my life. I would die if you got hurt, like type of person. But they do tell you your feelings. So I feel like there's gonna be Nine of Cups. Ooh, there's gonna be some good progress when it comes to this connection with this person, with who you regard as the King of Cups. This is funny, because the water signs, a while ago, I finished the reading before I did yours, and they got a card for a fire sign. So maybe this is specifically for a certain fire sign, water sign connection. Anyway, yeah. But there is gonna be some good progress when it comes to this connection with this water sign, fire signs, and that is, I'm happy for you. I don't know what else there is to say, but there is this highlighting of relationships here, of this type of person here, or if there is no water sign person in your life, this can also be you needing to be that role of the King of Cups in your relationships, which is the person who is very, very much in tune and in command of their emotions. It's not that you don't feel your emotions anymore, it's just that you understand the facets of your emotions, and you understand what you want, and so you use your understanding and your command of your emotions in order to work through your relationships, for your relationships to, you know, have the best results that it can be. Maybe you're struggling with a certain person in your life, and what you may want to do in order to kind of resolve that issue or that problem is to really examine your feelings about this. Examine your feelings about what this other person or other group of people are telling you about what's happening with the relationship or the dynamics in your relationship, and really processing that and understanding how you feel about it and why you feel that way, and then working through that in order for you to be able to communicate with them more efficiently, or like communicating with them better, because now you understand, oh, this is where, like, in this part I'm being sincere, but in this part I'm feeling very defensive, or I'm attacking them in this way, or they're attacking me in this way, and I don't really like it. I want to communicate that, and just being able to kind of understanding it as a whole. So yeah, you're able to work through with your relationships. And finally, for your advice for the month, the Lovers. First of all, you're gonna be okay. Things are gonna be good and harmonious for you. Know that you can always ask for help if you need it. Know that I'm feeling just like understanding and this one, understanding and really being able to look at again the different facets of yourself is gonna be super helpful for you for this month. Understanding the different parts of yourself, because you're not one-dimensional, right? Fire signs, we're all human. There's a lot of different facets to us, and so if we only just look at one thing or one aspect of our lives or just one personality trait, and that's kind of giving like being a disservice to us, because we're just looking at one side. We're not looking at ourselves in a holistic way. And so I'm actually feeling here with the Lovers, it's just like, don't be afraid to explore the different aspects of yourself. Know that you are guided in this exploration, and that you will be able to understand yourself a whole lot better if you open yourself up to understanding yourself and all the different parts of you. And it's so interesting that both of these cards appeared here, and they're essentially like the two sides, right? So being able to understand more of your light side and being able to understand more of your shadowy or dark side, that's going to be very beneficial for you, and that's going to help you lead you toward your happiness. That's going to help you be more happy. That's going to lead you to your happiness, fire signs, and that's amazing. So that is it for your big general reading. I'm going to ask for additional cards for each of the fire signs, so that you can have just a little additional message for your specific sign. So, okay, so I have the cards in front of me. So I'm going to start with Aries. Sun, Moon, or Rising. What is your additional message? Ooh! 7 of Pentacles with the Star. You can hope again, Aries. You can hope again. You can start dreaming again. Aries, this is the Star card. It's like maybe you didn't give yourself permission to dream and to hope and to maybe start new projects because of all the anxiety towards whatever it is that you've been worried about recently. And now this is just giving you, if you needed permission to dream and to hope again, this is it. Don't be afraid to try something new out. Don't be afraid to plant a new seed, to hope again. Because it may give you good results. Leo, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, 4 of Swords with the Death card. Take it easy, Leos. This whole thing that's been happening, like, the things that, things may not have been better, it's pushing you to a brand new chapter, is what I'm feeling here. It's pushing you to a brand new I almost want to say outlook in life, if that makes sense. So the additional message here for you, Leos, is to take it easy for this month. You're processing a whole lot of things this month. Things that maybe you didn't realize that you had to process, but because now with all of these things happening, it's become more salient, or it's become highlighted. So this June, just give yourself lots of breaks, give yourself a lot of leeway to rest and process and just connect the dots in your mind. You're going through a really huge shift. So when relating it back to your the big reading, for some people, for some of the fire signs watching, this is gonna be a return to what was normal. Like, things have been good, and then things were not good, and then the things being good again, or things getting back in order again, it means that things going back to the way it was. But for you, Leos, it seems like things are good and then things are not good. Things going back into balance, or things going back into order, it means that it's a completely new shift. It's a completely new chapter. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's a complete new chapter in your life. And so you just want to give yourself lots of time to process that, lots of breaks, and just, again, forgive yourself if you're being less productive than usual, or if you're not able to be at your A game like all the time. Just forgive yourself for that. It's gonna be okay. You're going through more things that maybe even you know right now. So it's gonna be okay. Just give yourself lots of time, lots of quiet time, in order to open yourself up to processing all of this. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Ooh, King of Cups. Being able to get in touch with your emotions, and again, just like what I said with the big reading, being able to have that command, or that independence from your emotions. And what I mean by that is you're able to understand your emotions, and you're able to just control them in a way. It's like when they come up, you understand them, you understand what's going on, but you're also not getting swayed by it, or you're not making rash decisions or saying rash things just because of your emotions. So being able to understand your emotions and being able to process your emotions in a healthy way is going to be beneficial for you for this month, Sagittarius. So that is it for your personal messages, and that is it for your reading, fire signs. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonates. If you would like to, let me know in the comments what this is about. If you would like to share it with me, or just anything you'd like to say, I'm gonna be there. Let's chat. And I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated. And I hope you have a lovely, lovely June. It's definitely looking up. And I hope you're okay. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye!